There with Russell Westbrook, and it's Ariza in at the 3 slot. And Greg, at this point in the year, if your system overall doesn't seem to be working, how much can you really change before the offseason?
Well, usually a system change would come with a coaching change, but sometimes it's not the system, and sometimes you just need a different voice. And keep in mind, you also have to evaluate that roster and find out if the players on that roster are a good match for the system.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Lopez passes to Suggs. Here's Wagner. And the 3 off target. Here's Los Angeles now. Monk finds Westbrook from 10 feet out, and he hits the jump shot.
And you got to appreciate just the presence of mind there. Monk demonstrating solid court awareness by finding the open man.
Now here's Anthony. His last outing with 20 points. Pass to Wagner. Shot clock at 6. Puts it up from 17. Almost, but it rolls out.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Westbrook against Carter. Westbrook kicks to Monk. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Look, this is how you draw it up coming out of the locker room. 3 of 3 so far.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Back to Anthony. Makes it off the glass.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Frustrating beginning for them, but we have a long way to go. Now they just need to string together some buckets.
Here's Westbrook after the made shot from Cole Anthony. Such a wide open look.
Nice touch on the jumper. Even at this stage in his career, LeBron's floor spacing ability continues to evolve.
Now here's Anthony. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. And Wendell Carter Jr., not the biggest center, Greg, listed at 6'10". In fact, most reports would have him pegged at 6'9".
And Carter Jr. plays like a 7-footer. Got that 7'4" wingspan and great head on his shoulders that levels the playing field with his height.
That's good from Carter.
Coming to the league ready to play. Carter is smart, he's versatile, and he's relatively polished.
So for the Magic, Mohamed Bamba comes in for Robin Lopez. And it's Jonathan Isaac in for Wagner. Carter hits them both. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Floats it up for James. Hammers the alley-oop through.
I mean, plenty of lift in those legs. LeBron never did the dunk contest. He just does it in a game.
Pass to Suggs. From past the arc. No good. Shot missing. And the Lakers take it the other way. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
It was really that second wave in the rotation that took the offense to another level.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Now, here's Suggs. Monk defending. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Bamba. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Carmelo Anthony's checked in for the Lakers. And the Magic making a change here as well. Ross is checked in for Wendell Carter. 1:30 left to play in the first quarter. Really left alone that time. Anthony's got 5 now.
Great vision there from Ross to find the open man.
To the paint. Here's Westbrook. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And when he's gotten himself to the line this season, he's come through right around 74% of the time.
And he knocks down the first one.
Hard to believe that Westbrook is in his 30s. Elite burst. He's still one of the more feared players for opponents.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Dwight Howard. He's checked in for Davis. Johnson comes in for LeBron. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Malik Monk. And a switcher also for Orlando. Markelle Fultz is checked in for Anthony. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Magic. Trailing here by 8. Kept alive.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Back to Nunn. It's rebounded by Fultz. The Magic trail by 8. The pass to Bamba. Ross with it. There's 42 seconds left in the first. And the shot goes in from Fultz.
And how about the confidence level with which Fultz plays? When he's close to the basket, he keeps his eyes focused on the rim at all times.
Now here's Westbrook. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Lakers passing it around. Howard dishes to Westbrook. 5 on the clock. Magic have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Isaac outside. Fires the 3. Nunn grabs the board. Kicks to Anthony. Johnson outside. Over Ross. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that does it for the first quarter. Lakers on top. They lead by 6. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And one of the remaining veterans on this Orlando Magic team, Terrence Ross, mindful of the franchise's history.
T-Mac, Shaq, Kenny, even Dwight now, it's just a great city to be in. They have great fans.
And we know this is Ross's 6th season in a Magic uniform.
And, Kevin, he's found his niche as a bench scorer and veteran presence. Good to have those steadying influences on a roster, even as a team goes young.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic start in the second. Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. The lengthy bigs inside, Isaac and Bamba. And it's Wagner in at the 3 spot. And it's Wagner missing. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. It's ironic that while the league took refuge in Orlando to complete the 2020 season, the Magic has had no reprieve from the rash of injuries that affected its top young players the last few years. This team is well coached and plays hard. Hopefully their fortunes will change when it comes to health. Guys?
All right, David, thank you. Bradley's checked in for the Lakers.
And one area Isaac must continue to improve upon, has the size to dominate inside, now just needs to add the muscle.
Now, here's MP. No points in the game yet for him, and a missed layup. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Bradley against Fultz. Inside, Ross. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Ross has got his first 2 points of the night.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Isaac with the steal. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. He kicks it to Fultz. Knocked loose. Passes it to Wagner. Now Ross. And the jam by Ross.
Well, you know that Ross can throw it down. Nice one right there.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. LeBron comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Trevor Ariza's checked in for MP. And it's Malik Monk in for Kendrick Nunn. Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Anthony comes in for Fultz. The Magic have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a...
Now, here's Monk. Game against Oklahoma City, very impressive. Clock at 6. They need this. And he jams it right over Robin Lopez. Wow!
I tell you, Monk has some bodies on it. I mean, he leaps up there with ease to throw that one down. The D has got to be a little bit more aware of his athleticism. Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Russell Westbrook in for Bradley. Then for the Magic, Mohamed Bamba. Comes in for Robin Lopez, and it's Suggs in for Wagner. some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers lead by 5. And don't go away. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly... We've got a lineup change here for the Lakers. Bamba has checked in for the Magic. Isaac comes in for Wagner. Anthony nowhere around. Another miss by Orlando. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. We've got DeAndre Jordan. Kent Bazemore is out there with Johnson. Then there's Avery Bradley. And it's MP in at the 1. Pass to Anthony. Feeds it to Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
And how about the 9'6" standing reach Bamba has? I mean, it's unguardable this close. Dunks it with such ease.
Now Bazemore. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that about wraps it up. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports.